Problem number 1. A steel tie rod on bridge must be withstand a pull of 6,000 pounds. Find the diameter of the rod, assuming a factor of safety of 5 and ultimate stress of 64,000 psi. So, bago natin siya i-solve, sulat muna natin lahat ng given. So, may given tayong force, which is yung 6,000 pounds. 6,000 pounds. Meron tayong given na factor of safety, 5. And nagbigay din ng ultimate stress. Ultimate stress na 64,000 psi. Ang hinahanap natin is yung diameter ng rod required. So, para ma-solve natin yung diameter ng rod, gagamitin natin yung formula ng factor of safety. Fs is equals to ultimate stress and allowable stress. Yung ultimate stress is given, yung 64,000. Then yung allowable stress, di ba may formula na force over area. Yung area natin is pi over 4 d squared. So, yan. May na-formulate na tayong equation. So, isasab natin siya sa allowable stress. So, factors of safety equals ultimate stress over force over pi over 4d squared. So, ayan. Then, isasab natin lahat ng values sa formula. So, yung Fs natin is 5. Ultimate stress natin is 64,000 pound per inch square. Over, yung force natin is 6,000 pounds over pi over 4 d squared. So, pag sinip-solve natin yan, is makukuha na natin yung diameter ng rod. So, 5 equals 64,000 over 6,000 over 5 over 4 d squared. So, ang maging sagot natin dyan is 0.7725 inch. 7.725 inch. So, meron, this is the final answer for number 1. Okay, for problem number 2, the 3 extension coil springs are hooked in series that support a single weight of 100 kg. The first spring is rated at 0.400 kg per millimeters, and the other two lower is rated at 64 kg per inch. Compute the total deflection. So, ang hinahanap natin dito is yung total deflection. And yung springs daw are hooked in series. So, since series siya, magiging given natin dito is yung weight is ko-consider natin siya as a F 100 kg. Then meron ding binigay na yung per spring is rated at 0.400 kilogram. K1 0.400 kilogram per millimeter. Then yung other two lower is rated at 64. K2 and K3. 64 kilogram per inch. 64 kilogram per inch. So, required natin is total deflection. Yan. So, dahil series yung coil springs natin is yung weight niya is equal lang sa force ng 1, ng 2, at ng 3. F is F1 equals F2 F3 in series. So, makukuha natin yung deflection number 1 sa formula na weight over deflection 1. So, sub natin yung value nung weight, which is yung 100 kg over yung K1 na 0.400 kg mm. So, maging sagot dyan is 100 over 0.400, 250 mm, cancel kg, 250 mm. For deflection number 2, since equal nga yung weight natin, F2, K2, say 100 kg over 64 kg inch. Naka-inch siya. So, convert muna natin siya into millimeter. So, sa 1 inch is over 25.4 mm. Cancel, kakancel din yung kg. So, maging sagot yan is mm ulit. So, 100 over 64 times 1 divided by 25.4. So, magiging 39.68 mm sa deflection number 3 naman, the same lang siya sa deflection number 2 dahil yung 2 lower daw is rated at 64 kg per inch. So, F2 ay F3 K3 100 kg 64 kg inch times 1 inch 25.4 millimeter, cancel kilogram, cancel inch, so 39.68 millimeter. So, magiging total deflection lang natin dyan, since series, ipag-plus lang natin siya lahat. So, total deflection is equals to deflection number 1, deflection number 2, plus deflection number 3. 250 mm plus 39.68 plus 39.68. mm. So the answer is 250 plus 39.68 plus 39.68. So the answer is 329.36 millimeters. So this is the final answer for problem number 2. For problem number 3, what is the nominal shear stress at the surface for a 50 mm diameter shaft that is subjected to a torque of 0.48 kN/meter? So, lista muna natin lahat ng given. May binigay na diameter, which is yung 50 mm. And nagbigay rin siya ng torque na 0.48 kN/meter. So, since naka-meter tong torque, para maging consistent tayo sa unit, convert natin to into meter. So, 1 meter over 1,000 millimeter. So, cancel. So, magiging 0.05 meter. So, ayan. Ang hinahanap natin dyan is nominal shear stress. So, para mahanap natin yung nominal shear stress, gagamit tayo ng formula na 6 na S shear stress 16 times torque by d cube. So, given yung torque, ito yung maging formula natin to solve the shear stress, nominal shear stress. So, lagay na natin lahat ng value. So, 16 times 0.48 kN/meter over pi 0.05 meter cube. So, magiging is kN/meter over meter cube. So, cancel. Magiging meter squared na lang siya. So, magiging sagot natin for nominal shear stress is 16 times 0.48 pi 0.05 cube. So, ang sagot is 19,556.96. 19,556.96. Since kilonewton per meter squared, equivalent siya sa kilopascal. So, magiging kilopascal na ang kanyang unit. So, this is the final answer for problem number 3. For problem number 4, a helical coil spring has a mean coil diameter of 1 inch and a wire diameter of 1/8 inch. Compute the wall factor of the spring. So, sulat natin yung mga given. nagbigay siya ng diameter, which is mean coil. So, consider natin yung diameter na yun is the mean diameter, which is yung 1 inch. Mean diameter equals to 1 inch. And yung wire diameter is given then. So, small d na 1/8 inch. So, hinahanap natin dyan is yung Wahl's factor. Okay. Yan. So, para mahanap natin yung Wahl's factor, so, di ba ang formula ng Wahl's factor is K for C minus 1 for C minus 4 plus 0.615 C. C stands for spring index. So, yung spring index is not given. So, we can solve the spring index. Spring index. We have formula for spring index. Spring index is equals to mean diameter over D. So, sub natin yung mga value na nakuha natin for mean diameter and wire diameter. So, 1 inch over 1/8 inch. So, ang magiging spring index natin ay 1 over 1/8. So, 8. So, 8 na lang siya since kakancel yung inch. So, we can solve now for Wahl's factor. So Wahl's 4 times 8 minus 1, 4 minus 8 minus 4 plus 0.615 over 8. So, Wahl's factor natin is 4 times 8 minus 1, 4 times 8 minus 4 plus 0.615 over 8. So, the answer is 1.18 or 1.184 unitless. Unitless siya. So this is the final answer for problem number 4. For problem number 5, a flywheel rim which weighs 800 pounds has a mean diameter of 48 inches. The speed is to be maintained between 100 and 120 rpm. Considering that the effect of the arms and the hubs account for 12% of the rim weight, determine the capacity of flywheel. Express your answer in feet-pound. So, ang given natin, given yung weight, which is yung 800 pound. Mean diameter is also given, 48 inches. The speed is to be maintained, so given din yung speed, which is yung speed number 1 natin is 100 rpm. Then yung speed number 2 natin is 120 RPM. So, ang hinahanap natin is capacity ng flywheel. Ng unit is feet-pound. Required. Okay. Equal. Feet-pound. Solution. Formula for kinetic energy. Equals weight over 2 times the gravitational acceleration times velocity 2 squared minus velocity 1 squared. So, given yung weight, given yung gravitational acceleration, since constant siya, ang missing natin is yung velocity 2 and velocity 1. Solve for velocity 2. Para makuha natin yung velocity 2, may formula tayo ng pi dn. So, pi, given yung diameter, which is yung 48 inches, convert natin siya into feet. Kasi, kailangan ma-express natin yung sagot natin in feet-pound times 1 feet, 12 inch, times 120 RPM, 60 over 60 seconds. So, maging sagot natin dyan is pi times 48 times 1 over 12 times 120 over 60 seconds, 25.13 feet per seconds. For B1 naman, same lang siya sa velocity 2. So, pi dn. So, pi 48 inches times 1 feet over 12 inch times 100 RPM over 60 seconds. So, maging sagot natin dyan is 20.94 feet per seconds. So, nakuha na natin lahat ng kailangan nating value. So, we can substitute all the values in the formula. Since given yung 12%, ang mangyayari is 1 plus 0.12 times no height na, times dun sa weight na 800 pounds over 2, since English unit lahat ng unit, magiging 32.2 yung ating gravitational acceleration times yung B2 natin is 25.13 squared minus 20.94 squared. So, magiging sagot natin dyan is 1 plus 0.12 times 800 plus 2, 32.2 times 25.13 squared minus 20.24 squared. So, maging sagot natin dyan is 2685.68. 2685.68 feet pound. So, this will be the final answer for problem number 5. For problem number 6, a steel rod 75 inches long, tested with a load of 3,000 pounds, is suspended from the other end. If the rod stretches 0.025 inch and the cross-sectional area of 0.25 inch squared, find the modulus of elasticity of the steel. So, given muna tayo. So, given yung length na 75 inches. Given yung load, which is yung 3,000 pounds. Given yung elongation na 0.025 inch. And also given yung cross-sectional area, which is yung 0.25 inch squared. So, ang hinahanap natin dito is yung elasticity ng steel. Yan. Solution. Since given yung elongation, yung load, and yung length, saka yung cross-sectional area, so para makuha natin yung elasticity ng steel, we can use the formula of elongation na PL AE. So, ayusin natin formula using the derivation na yung E is maging equal sa PL A and then yung the elongation. So, substitute natin lahat ng given sa formula. E, load natin na 3,000 pounds times yung length natin na 75 inch over yung cross-sectional na 0.25 inch squared times the 0.025 inch. So, magiging ang unit nito is LB inch. Ito is inch cube. Magiging cancel. Magiging 2. So, ang magiging sagot natin dito is 3,000 times 75 over 0.25 times 0.025. 36 million. 36 million sa may 6. So, yung pound per inch squared is equivalent to PSI. So, this is the final answer for problem number 6. For problem number 7, yung modulus of a material is 200 GPa. What is its rigidity modulus if Poisson's ratio of the material is 0.3? So, given natin is nagbigay ng yung modulus, consider is sa elasticity 200 GPa, and nagbigay ng Poisson's ratio na 0.3. So, ang hinahanap natin dito is the G, modulus of rigidity. Solution. So, makukuha natin yung modulus of rigidity using the formula of G is equals to E over 2 times 1 plus Poisson's ratio. So, yung 200 GPa, gagawin natin MPa. So, 200 GPa times 1,000 MPa over 1 GPa. Cancel. 2 and times 1 plus 0.3. So, ang modulus of rigidity natin is 200 times 1,000 1 over 2 times 1 plus 0.3. So, the answer is 76923.08. 76923.08. The unit is MPa. So this is the final answer for problem number 7. So for problem number 8, what power would a spindle 55 mm in diameter transmit at 480 RPM? Stress allowed for short shaft is 59 Newton per millimeter squared. So, given, meron tayong diameter na 55 mm and meron din tayong speed na binigay which is yung 480 RPM and meron ding binigay na stress. So, 59 and Newton per millimeter squared. So, ang hinahanap natin dito is the power. So, solution. So, the formula for power is P 2 pi Tn. So, meron ng N. Wala tayong torque. So, we need to solve for torque. Solve for torque. S stress is equals to 16 torque by d cube by d cube. So, substitute natin lahat ng given sa formula. 59 16 t pi, hindi natin is yung 55 millimeter 3. So, shift solve natin. Magiging sagot for torque is 16 t pi 55 cube. So, sagot natin for torque is 1,927,391. So, 7391.64 Nm. So, gawin natin siyang kilonewton per m. So, magiging divide 1,000 divide 1,000. So, magiging 1.927391 kN kilonewton meter. So, meron lang tayong torque, so we can substitute it to the formula na P 2 pi 1.927391 kN meter times the RPM, which is the 480 RPM. Divide natin siya sa 60 seconds para ang magiging sagot natin is kilowatts. 1 min 66 seconds. So magiging 2 pi 1.927391 times 480 times 1/60. So magiging sagot natin dyan in terms of kilowatts is 96.88 kilowatts. So this is the final answer for problem number 8. For problem number 9, a spherical tank with 10 inches inside diameter contains oxygen gas at 2,500 psi. Calculate the required wall thickness in mm or millimeter under stress of 28,000 psi. So given, merong binigay na inside diameter which is 10 inches. 10 inches. And meron din binigay na load which is yung internal pressure na 2,500 psi. And meron din binigay na stress ST is 28,000 psi. So, ang hinahanap natin dito is yung wall thickness in millimeter. Required thickness in millimeter. So, solution natin is ang formula lang para makuha ang wall thickness is ST internal pressure times in the diameter and over 4 and thickness. So ayusin lang natin yung formula magiging para mahanap yung thickness. So thickness equals to internal pressure times inside diameter and 4 over 4 times SS or yung ST stress. So sub na natin lahat ng value. Internal pressure is 2,500 pound per inch squared times the internal diameter is 10 inches. So magiging cancel magiging LB inch over 4 yung stress natin is yung 28,000 pound per inch squared. So cancel yung pound. Cancel yung pound, cancel yung inch, matitira inch. So T. So magiging thickness natin is 2,500 times 10 over 4 times 28,000. So magiging 0.2232 inch. So convert natin into millimeter, which so 1 inch 25.4 millimeter. So magiging thickness natin in millimeter is times 25.4 is 5.66 millimeters. 66 millimeters. So this is the final answer for problem number 9. So for problem number 10, calculate the thickness of the wall of a tank cylinder containing oxygen at 2,500 psi. Tank is 10-inch inside diameter. Allowable stress may be taken as 20,000 psi in walls. So, ang hinahanap natin dito is wall solid. So, determine the given first. So, binigay yung internal pressure which is yung 2,500 psi. Binigay din yung inside diameter or DI na 10 inches. Binigay din yung allowable stress na 20,000 psi. So, required natin now is the thickness of the wall. Solution. So, para makuha natin yung thickness ng wall, gagamit tayo ng formula po na stress is equals to internal pressure times the internal diameter over 2 times the thickness. So, derive lang natin yung formula para sa thickness na P times D over 2 times the stress. So, substitute lang natin all the values. 2,500 pounds per inch squared times T na 10 inch over 2 times 20,000 pounds per inch squared. So, cancel. So, ang matitira is inch. So, the unit. So, ang sagot natin sa inch is 25,000 times 10 over 2 times 20,000. So, the answer will be 0.625 inch. 25 inch. So, this is the final answer for problem number 10.